Just wanted to share with you our American Heritage, which is one of the textbooks from Abeka. And I got this to go along with our school, even though we don't run the full Abeka program, because Abeka does have tons of books and lots of teachers' books and testing and, all kinds of stuff that goes along. So when you look at their grade level, there's several books for each grade level. And that's a little overwhelming for us and not my style, but they have great resources and their books still have lots of good information in them. And so I found this one when I was at the conference last year, and we've been using it this year in our homeschool, and I'll show you why I like it so much. Time for a real page turner. Our American Heritage, People in U.S. History. This text is from Abeka, and they have it aimed at grade 3, but you really could use it with multiple grades, which is what I've done. I love things like this, even if you don't follow it as a curriculum, just to have it on your shelf, because you can see all the names of people, starting with Christopher Columbus, and then going up through the years that you can read about. So if a name comes up, this would be real easy to pull off the shelf and just go over who that person is. And then they also have these other little bits, modern marvels. There's things that have happened through the years and extra random facts and stuff. They do have a timeline at the bottom, which is helpful. See how everything fits together. Now they do have some other books that go along with this too. I think they had like a testing book, they had a teacher's manual. That's more than I would want to do, because Abeka is definitely a traditional style school, which is not really what I follow. I'm very, I think, eclectic, honestly. But this text I was very impressed with. The name, the date of when they lived, it shows on the timeline when they were here. So their time period is up at the top of it. Again, showing how everything fits together. Then there's these little parts about other things. There's vocabulary words that are included, mapping, pictures of real things. I love this, so all-inclusive. And then there's comprehension checks as you go along, or things to think about, or questions to answer. This is still, and because it's broken up too into sections, that's kind of nice. If you're not doing it as a full curriculum and you're just like, hey, we heard about this person, let's look up a little bit about them, then you can read the parts that are important to you. So that right there was how long the section on Christopher Columbus was. So you can see, good sized chapter, plenty of information, but broken up with the different pictures and other things that they're talking about. It is a Christian curriculum, so it's coming from that. There are some Bible verses included in it, but I wouldn't say that it's preachy or anything like that. It's definitely very historical from the parts that we've read through so far. Sometimes there are two people together, if they lived in the same time or if they're connected by something. And then in the back, there are these other resources too on map skills. You can see right here some of the things that they have. Maps of various places. Let's see what was at the beginning. Oh yes, they also have these where you can practice map skills, and then all these various maps of different places in the world and in the United States. And landforms. They've got, again, vocabulary words there, so that can be really helpful as well. And then in the back, the glossary, which is always helpful for any book. And this runs about $40 on their website. Real life is messy and beautiful and better with books. Hello, just wanted to share with